Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. First I want to start out by saying thank you guys a lot. I'm very appreciative to everybody that's been supporting my channel, commenting, liking, just interacting with good communications. Now, one thing I want to say is any negativity that comes across my channel is getting blocked. I'm not one of those. I don't do the back and forth. I don't do negativity. Um, we here to get the story out, to talk about it and try to figure out what happened to this baby. Nothing more and nothing less. But one thing I want to say is I just got some things I want to break down in this video. Um, it might be a short video, it might be a long video. Depends how I'm feeling. But if it's short, I will be coming back today with more videos. But I got these text messages, right? I've been sitting on these text messages for 2 days now between Roxy Rocks, which is the cousin that's been um, big and loud on social media about Nazaya. And it's between her and Nazaya's brother. And something was just sitting on me. So I went back scrolling through the text messages, right? Baby, explosive. I'm gonna give me a soundboard because I want that boom sound. Because the brother is in here in the messages begging for the GoFundMe money. He's telling her to take it down first of all because she basically not doing it for good reasons is what he's saying. And then he telling her he need the money. He trying to take care of him and his daughter. He's begging, like literally begging for this money. And I think that's why a lot of people on social media is not taken too lightly, kindly to him because they feel like he don't care about what happened to Nazaya. He just want money, or whatever. He's not speaking out about what he knew, what was going on in the house, right? So he's begging. They going back and forth. He getting smart with her. She's trying to check him. Baby, why did she say in the messages at one point something like, I'm going to post the messages, but I'm going to say what it said, but it might not be verbatim, but I'm going to say it. It says somewhere along the lines that she's doing this for, she said, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for your sister and your niece. Cha, how the fuck did she know that it was a niece? How? But I'm gonna tell you how, because they all acting like they don't know shit stuff that's going on within a family, even if they distance from each other, not really communicating like always together. I'm gonna show these pictures that's floating around too. This is the most recent picture of Nazaya before she went missing. Nazaya is not the same size she is in this picture that I got posted right here. Nazaya is not the same size as the picture that they claiming was her most recent picture in school that she took that day of school. Um, and it might be, but baby, this picture, you could tell this baby is full blown pregnant and big as ever. That's why she was telling Jarvis that she got to figure something out because she can't even do what she normally do in gym because of the baby. We all been saying that she had to be really far along. Y'all look at this, and I'm finna try to circle the part that I'm talking about where she said your niece. But then I got some screenshots of people commenting to her on Facebook saying they basically checking her like, how you knew it was a niece? How you knew it was a niece? And then she was like, she tried to come up with a excuse saying that um, it just came out because there's so many girls in the family. It was kind of normal to say as in niece or cousin type thing. Y'all look at this. So y'all see those text messages, right? Y'all could pause it and read. and just go over them a little bit or whatever. It took me a little time to put that on there. So I'm trying to bring y'all all the information, so y'all know what be going on. But okay, so y'all see that, right? Now look at this. Looky, what do we have here? Now she got to answer some questions like, uh-uh, that's I don't see that happening. If you know somebody was possibly pregnant, you would be like, her baby or something like that. And she got this merch she selling his stuff now for Nasiah. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty merchandise and stuff like that. But I think this is why some of the family members is not like checking too well to her, because they feel like she coming in out of nowhere, just taking over and trying to get fame off the situation. But she needs to explain this. This baby was very well pregnant, like really pregnant. Here we go. Us as women know a pregnant body, a pregnant face when we see one. And her face is chunky from what we been seeing. Look at the nose. Look at her body, like even with the jacket on. Look at her body. Like you could tell she's bigger than all these pictures we've been seeing. This family really got some explaining to do. Everybody knew that this baby was pregnant. Everybody knew. And I'm quite sure if they knew exactly who she was pregnant by. Because if they so strict, like Shannon was saying, her mom, Annette, is so strict, then they know she didn't have room to have a boyfriend. That's her age. So how did she get pregnant? We need answers. If y'all got to go and spam comments and ask them how far along she was or how y'all knew she was having a girl, do that. Because they done open a can of worms with these text messages. Everybody getting so mad and out of body, and then they just be talking, not realizing what they saying, and they just spilling the beans. Here go, y'all, when they on her ass over there. Excuse my language, but they is on her. Because they like, how is that a force of nature to say that? Is any of them girls over there, any of them kids, your nieces over there? Like, let's be for real. This is crazy. It's just so much, y'all. And it's a lot to comb through, being that this case is a year old. But anything that I can get, I don't care if it's a year old, 2 years old, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna bring it to y'all, because what some of y'all may know, other people may not know. But this stuff is out here and they can't take it back. The stuff that's been said or that's been put out here, they can't take it back. We just need to know what happened and where she is so she could be laid to rest. So this is Nasiah's brother. He's been making posts going against Roxy. They say he's losing his mind. He's everywhere. He's spazzing out. This is what he had. This is everything he had to say about Roxy. And he had a message for Skilla Baby, the guy that's a celebrity. He's a rapper from Detroit that's starting to pitch in and help with Nasiah's case and funding stuff for her. So the situation is so crazy. And this is the type of crap this dude put upon this baby. He had her mind gone. Like, what he did to her and all these other kids is unfathomable. However fuck you say the word shit, I can't even get it out. But it's crazy. This baby literally sitting up making TikTok singing about this man. If we can bring up her social medias, I know that strict grandma Annette, that auntie Shannon, that Oompa Loompa twin of Shannon's, both of them, all of these people, I knew they knew she had social media, and I knew they seen all this stuff that she was posting. Y'all didn't stop to ask her who she talking about in these TikToks. I promise you, if I see either one of my daughters when they was younger, my kids are grown now, but if I seen them making TikToks like that, I question them. Like, who is y'all talking about? Is this just some random, or you just singing to this song? What? Like, y'all didn't ask, do she have a boyfriend, or or nothing. Y'all didn't go through her phones or nothing like y'all saying y'all was doing, because you couldn't have. Y'all would have been on top of some stuff, and y'all would have knew a lot more than what y'all trying to make us believe y'all know, which I think y'all probably do know a lot more. Y'all just trying to hide it. Everything is gonna come out. And let me tell y'all, if this baby is far along like we think she is, your dummies, it's gonna come out when they find her body. They gonna know exactly about approximately how far along Naziah was pregnant. Y'all get on my nerves. Look at this video. I'm going to play and pause periodically in this video because I don't want my channel to get scratched. But look at this video.
My man fine as hell. Does he look better next to me? Of course.
Naziah Harris, as a baby, faced a lot of adversity. She was born to a mother that was addicted to drugs. Grandmother Annette had her first baby at 11 and went on to have 7 children in total, and those children all ran away from home. Now, was it safe to put Naziah into the care of a grandmother who also may have had a cycle of violence, neglect, and abuse in her childhood and in her home? So the thing is that we've placed this vulnerable child into this environment marked by violence, neglect, and there was no resources for her. The school failed her, and aunts failed her. Society failed Naziah. And I see some people trying to blame this 13-year-old child, but this child was looking for something that she was lacking, which was love. And she thought she found this in the arms of a 40-year-old man who was the fiance of her aunt and also the father of the 5 children from her aunt. This case is very complex because the body has not been discovered, but we do have evidence that Naziah is not here with us anymore. But we will get justice for you, Naziah. Every time I work on this case, it makes me sad. It's just crazy how you get people in the world like this. Like, who preys on kids like this? Like, something has to be mentally wrong with a person to do this. I mean, like, with no care in the world. Like, he freely went around scoping women that were extremely had extremely low self-esteem, big girls, I might say. Excuse me. They say women that had disabilities. And I'm telling y'all, before that was said, I kept saying, Shannon looks slow. She looks slow. She acts slow. Just everything about her don't make sense. Like, it really don't. And that's not me trying to put nobody down or nothing like that, but I just picked up on it. I pick up on a lot of stuff that probably the average person wouldn't. But yeah, man, like, I'm quite sure everybody that's been working on this case, putting it out there for the world to get traction out there, so they could just pick up on the search for her. I'm sure everybody is touching them because, like, it's touching me. But y'all, I think I'm gonna end this video here. But I'm gonna come back later with a video that I've been trying to do. No, what I'm about to do, I'm about to add the cousins, the last portion of the interview that they had did, talking about Naziah and the situation. I'm gonna add that, and then I'm gonna come back later with the video that I've been wanting to do. I want to break down a few things that was said. So I just want to give my take on it. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. I need all the subscribers. I need y'all to keep subscribing. Just because y'all see my number went up a little bit, keep subscribing, keep hitting that like button. I need y'all to just keep being consistent with me, and we're gonna ride this thing out together.
Let me, there was a question here and that the audience wants me to pose to you guys. Oh Lord, did I lose it that quickly? Will you ask the guests, what did they think? Oh, okay. The audience's member is asking, Glaw05 asks, what did you all think about Jarvis' sister's testimony? And I want both of you to answer.
Okay. Tijuana, thank you for doing the right thing. I know it was very difficult for you to have to do that. And I don't think it was because it was your brother. I think it was more so that you felt like, damn, I saw her. And if I had just took a little bit of extra step, maybe I could have prevented all this. But I really appreciate her testimony. I could tell that it was very difficult for her.
Yeah, she cried the whole, yeah.
Yeah, and I could tell that she was kind of silenced in a way too, where she couldn't really say what she wanted to say. But
right.
I don't know why that was, or what the
prosecutor. They probably want her to save some of that information for trial.
For trial or something like that. But I really appreciate that she do that. Jarvis's family had already reached out to me when he was charged because I am actually a good friend with one of his cousins. And she reached out to me and told me that they was behind us 100% and they supported us and they didn't want no association with him and they were supporting us. And I just really appreciate that. Right. She said it, like it could have been, it was a difficult situation. Like, dang, that's my friend, but this is my cousin. She hadn't really said much to me. But when she came, she explained herself and told me that Jarvis' sister was had made some reports to the police and she couldn't talk about a lot of them. I listened to her or whatever, but it was greatly appreciated. I just, like I've been telling people for the longest, it's not only is Naziah family hurting, but his family is hurting because that's got to be devastating to find out your family member, your son, your brother, his other children, to find out your father can do something like this. So,
okay, Kiwana.
I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let her. I think she did a very good job. I appreciate her testimony. I have a few mixed feelings, but I do respect that she got up there and she expressed what she needed to and spoke against her brother. We needed her to do that and she did that. So I absolutely appreciate that.
Right.
And so I'm gonna just leave it there for now.
Okay.
All
right. I wanted to, I definitely wanted to ask about that. Is it? So I'm going to ask again. There was a situation in the courtroom the other day. Can we talk about that or briefly?
Briefly, because it wasn't us who did it. So, but
no.
Are you talking about the child's testimony or?
Yeah, at that time, what happened?
Yeah, there's an article about that.
Okay, great. If we can talk about that.
Newspaper really articles out about basically what the child has said.
But we don't. But I don't mean talk about the child's testimony as opposed to
what happened after
that altercation.
Yeah. The altercation that happened after the child testified.
Wait, let me stop you one more time, Janelle.
Okay.
Because I want to preface this. I want to make sure I preface this with the audience so they know what's going on. Those of you that were live streaming with us or any other wherever else all week long know that, we would have to wait sometimes for the court cameras to come on. And on Tuesday, was it Tuesday?
I think it was Tuesday.
On Tuesday,
the third day.
Yeah, there, from our end, those of us who work directly in the courtroom, we're waiting on the cameras to come on. They had taken a lunch break, so we came back and waited on them. So we waited or whatever. And then finally, after their lunch break, they turned the cameras back on. Well, when they did, Judge Sabri, which is her name,
in her chamber,
Sabri, said, we have I think it's called a something 5 testimony. But whatever the legal term is, it's indicative of a child testimony. So she asked everybody to turn their cameras off. So we, of course, they shut us down, and I guess whoever was there recording had to turn off. So when we came back from that, finally, because someone in the comments said, how long is this going to take? And I said, this is really strange, because with children, they don't try to keep children on the stand too long, because it's traumatic for them. And then you got to think about a child sitting there looking at the defendant, especially if they're testifying against them and all of that. I said, so I don't understand what's taking so long, because they don't usually keep children on the stand this long. And then finally, the cameras came back on. I said, oh, here we go. And okay, do a few seconds go by, and bloop, just abruptly goes off again. So I want you to start from there.
The information was actually given to Kiwana. I don't know if you want to tell what actually happened, Kiwana, or you want me to tell it.
I'll tell it. Upon her testimony, her father was upset, like any father would be. And him listening to his daughter, say the things that she said, and not just the fact that he did the things that he did to Naziah and to another family member, but he tried to do it to his daughter. He was vivid. He was upset, and they had to escort him out of the courtroom because he did exactly what any parent would do.
He did exactly what somebody should have did a long time ago. And I commend him from that. Me and him have not always saw eye to eye, but I commend him from that. Because that was real, I
don't think that the audience knows what happened, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Basically, he tried to get him. He tried to get Jarvis, and they had to send them in there to get him away from Jarvis. Jarvis and his attorneys had to go back in that little holding room with Jarvis. The judge went in her chambers. Everybody was crying.
Yeah.
People had to duck and dodge because he was about to handle the business, and he said he basically didn't care about what was going on.
Yeah.
He didn't. He do not play about his daughter.
No.
But I can tell you guys, in watching the live stream today, Jarvis Butts was limping and had bruises.
Oh, he been limping.
Not like that.
Limping, but he did have those bruises. Somebody clapped him up every time he go to court. Since that arraignment, he get knocked up a little bit.
That's what I said too. Yeah, he.
That's why he
was a little beat up the other day. He was pulling that mask up higher and higher. If it go any higher, it's gonna be on his forehead.
Right.
So